How's it going, everyone? This is my hello and welcome back to Crash Team Racing Blind. In the last video, we took on some CTR challenges in... what is it? Ooh, this is the final red one, is it? Yes, we did the CTR challenges in the ruins area, and I think I got a little angry with Papu's pyramid. So, this is being recorded before Wednesday, and there's a... was this it? Was this the place? I don't remember. Oh, I remember this track now. This is the long one. I intended to go to Polar Pass because I think that was the first one I went to. Because for some reason, like if you pause the game and look through the available tracks, they're not actually... wait, what? Oh, this is the first one I went to after all. Okay, so this was the place where I went to before. The place that starts off like that Frappe Snowland area back in Mario Kart. Anyway, so you shouldn't focus on beating the race, but more like focus on finding the pieces, because I don't see the tokens anywhere yet. Because lo and behold, that's what I'm focusing on. And I haven't found any. I mean, at some point I'm just gonna have to like go slowly and just not give a crap about the race. There's like so many... I think that's a piece over there, yes? Okay, I'm just going to go slowly and just forget about the race and try to find the pieces on my own, okay? Cool. Oh, there's T. Oh, R was over here. Silly bitch. Oh, and C was over here. Okay, this is actually pretty straightforward. For some reason I missed all of them though in my first time trying to play this challenge. I think the tricky one is going to be definitely the T, since that's like at a weird angle. Yeah, like over there. Huh. Well, at least you know where the other two are, so you can focus on those. I hate the bomb. The bomb sucks. Like I said, it's worse than the green shells. Way to not get that T or R. Way to not get any of them. There we go, that's how you get it. Wow. I'm not going to go to Hades, I'm just going to do this again. It's the underworld. Why did they call the place Hell named... why did they name Hell Hades? Even though there was a Hades in Hercules in the Disney movie. I was talking about the Disney Hercules movie, by the way. They seem to have called Hell Hades sometimes, and it seemed inconsistent. Especially because there's a character named Hades. Taban! I keep on thinking that's what he says. Oh, okay, that C is going to be hard to get, just because of the slipperiness of ice. Ice physics is the best. Not. I can't believe I got him with that not. It's like a 90s movie or something. Damn. Way to go. Avoid the Wumper Fruit box. Hit the Nitro box instead. Wow, I did not loot. I couldn't get into first at all. Shit items and the fact that Pearl was just lucky all the time. Ironically, that was my own TNT crate too. Alright, there we go. That's how you win a race. By just being better, I guess. So this should be the final red gem then. Which means that if I want to do the gem cup, I can do that for the red one. So what I mean is, I have access to the red gem cup, am I right? They only require 4 gems per, 4 tokens per gem color, right? I would assume so. I guess it would make sense that, of all the gem cups, the red one is the first one that's available, since in the Crash games, it's Usually how they do it is that the first gem you find is usually the red one. Like the red gem is usually the easiest to find. Well, either the easiest to find or the first one you see. Because I think in Crash 2, to get the red gem, you officially need to enter through a secret level in order to get the gem. But the thing is, you can actually see the gem in a pretty early level. Then again, like, the blue gem in Crash 2 is the first one you can theoretically get because of the challenge of not getting any gems in the first level. I mean, crates in the first level. So I'm just bullshitting out of my ass here. That's what I'm doing. Oh, there's a T. And there's the R. Okay, they're not too hard to find. Thanks God. Ugh. I wonder if Crash just has very bad stats. I mean, he's balanced, but as I said before, he doesn't seem to be pretty good at racing. He's slow. Is there a way for me to get that T token without falling off? I mean, maybe, but... Oh! Fuck's sake, God. There we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I find it... I don't know, like... My attitude is, if I get into the lead, then I just feel super paranoid, but I also have the feeling that once you get into the lead, it's not that hard to lose it. Especially because, well, the other characters don't have access to the items that you have access to. So, you do have a big advantage over the others. Oh, no, I don't want to go here yet, but I guess I will. This won't be nice to me because Tiny Arena kicked my ass when I was doing the regular trophy race. Now I have to find the CTR tokens on top of that. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to boost. There's a token. Oh, I missed it. Alright, I'll get that sometime later. Whoa, that was weird. But here's the other token. And there's the other one. Okay, so finding the tokens is not going to be that hard in this race, thankfully. Now it's just a matter of, getting that one other token and winning, which is the hard part actually, winning. But I'm glad that the tokens aren't... What was that? Did you see that trajectory? Okay, that T token is going to be the tricky one. There's always that one tricky token. There we go, there we go. Why is that R token suddenly hard to get? Alright, I'll reset if I don't get all 3 tokens by the time I get to the final lap, because I shouldn't have to depend on getting them. Really? What I want to do is get the T token in the first lap, but CTR by the final lap, because that, ensures stability that I want for this race, because this is not an easy place to go. How do you miss that? I think I'm terrible at the hang tight jump, I think. It's something that I'm actually very inconsistent with. I think it's like, something I figured out how to do easily compared to the tech boost, but the tech boost seems to be easier to master, but hang tight, it's so easy to mess it up. Yeah, like, I'm doing terribly with this hang tight actually. Like, I'm shitty at hang tighting. See, like, hang tight is how I can get the T, but many of the tokens that require hang time are the ones that I have a lot of trouble with, I've noticed. Like, that infamous one in Papu's Pyramid. It requires a good hang time, but... Or that jump. Or this one. Or that R one. So there's 2 hang tight tokens in this track, which kinda doesn't go well with how I'm pretty terrible at hang tighting. Hell, like, hang tight is what you need to get through the stage. In first place, of course. I'm also pretty terrible at picking up boxes, I've noticed. Oh, that was mine too. See? What is it with boxes phasing out until I pass through them? No, 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 no! I think if Pura passes me, that's a death sentence. If Pura passes me before the finish line, because Pura is faster than Crash. Like, I only can pass Pura if I use an item on him. Okay. Okay, I did it. That was... But I was just about to say I don't want to go back there, but guess what? I have to go back there because Relic races. Oh god, now my hand is cramping up again. My right hand. It's mostly because I'm like gripping it in such a way because, you know, you need to press the X button. I feel like I'm not holding my PS3 controller in a healthy way. Who knows, maybe it's just because this is a knockoff controller. I don't know. I tried looking on Amazon to see if I can get a real DualShock controller, and it is listed on Amazon, but people report that you're more likely going to get a fake one, because, you know, I guess it makes sense. PS3 is not necessarily going to be in stock, especially new ones, since Sony is interested in making PS4s. So, there's not going to be a lot of official DualShock controllers available, at least for a fair price. By the way, that polar bear, remember him from Crash 2? If you don't, then do you remember this catchphrase that I said? Shut up, nobody likes your face! Yeah, that was him. That was the big polar bear that chased you in that Un-Bearable level called Un-Bearable. It was... I remember it clearly because it was actual hell for me, and that's a shortcut. Except I fell. But yeah, like, there's this level called Un-Bearable in Crash Bandicoot 2 where you not only get chased by a bear, but you also have to run away from said bear while riding on another bear. And you know, that bear you ride on is going to be the bear you ride on is Polar, one of the racers here. I feel like that thing over there on the left where the item boxes were is going to be involved with the tokens somehow, some way, somewhere. Well, yeah, the mist. Oh, there's T. There's T. Okay, so I guess I can afford to try winning this race after all. Okay, I'll see if I lose or win. Probably lose. That turn reminds me of Mount Wario in or that Donkey Kong mountain in Mario Kart Wii, or Double Dash. There's like a very tight turn you have to make as you go down the mountain, and it kind of reminded me of those tight turns you have to make. I kind of feel like it's actually hard to catch up in this game because, you know, the people in front of you always get items, and they're always going to get the Wumpa Fruit boxes or just item boxes, which means they can have like pimped out items with which to kill me. Oh, okay, that was a terrible time for Nakraku. That blew. I'm saying this game is hard. That's what I'm saying. I'm not man enough to beat this game. Shut up, nobody likes your face. Or rather, shut up, nobody likes your face. Thanks God. Polar piss, more like it. Shut up, no one likes your face. I think I'm so far behind that I can't win. I think that's actually the case. I can't win. Can't hit me with a missile if I fall into a pit. That's not how the meme works, by the way. It's can't be hit with a missile if you're not alive. Or something like that, I don't know. Can't be hit with a missile if you forego first place. I actually don't know how that meme works, to be honest. I'm talking about memes. Why am I talking about memes here? I mean, that's a good meme. That's a good meme. I'd like to get an item, please. I'd like to win, please. I'd like to not get fucked, please. I hate this. Oh. Oh. Fuck you too. That gives me a lot of trouble, I see. Ugh. Ugh. No, no, no. Okay, nice. I did it. I think what won me the race was getting an Aku with 10 Wumpa Fruit, so that made every single difference in the world. God, this recording is up to an hour now. That's par for the course. It's just, I'm gonna have to deal... Why am I moving? Stop. Hemp. Okay. I wasn't touching the controller at all that whole time. So that was a little worrying, I guess. Let's see what the purple challenge is like. Rocky Road. That makes me feel encouraged. Nothing like a rocky road to success. A rocky road to losing your insanity. How do I... Oh, look at those nitro boxes. Look at those nitro boxes. That's not going to be nice. That was despicable. Can't even get that one gem. Crystal. Maybe that's why you call them gems. So... Okay, so there's an inner area and an outer area. This kind of reminds me of that one canyon level in Spyro. We're getting to a point where things in Crash are reminding me of Spyro and vice versa now, huh? I'm becoming one of you, you PlayStation nerds. Then again, like, here I am going out of my way to play PlayStation games. I've come to appreciate that everyone who watches my channel probably prefers PlayStation games. I mean, we've had that one discussion, and for the most part it seems like everyone is not on... Why do I have bombs? Oh, to destroy these. Okay. If only if I could aim properly with them, then maybe I'd make use of them. Oh god, this is like a nightmare. I'm not gonna get this now. So there's no boost items, just bombs. Interesting. That changes things. This changes everything. Okay, I'm not getting this. Yeah, so basically what everyone pretty much told me is that Nintendo is kind of a dead thing on this channel. Like, it's kind of weird because I did start off with Nintendo games, but you know, I do want to get that on my first loop. Yeah, just, I mean, it comes out of the fact that I probably got most of my audience from like PlayStation games instead of Nintendo games, which is what I grew up with. So, like, it's PlayStation games that got you noticed by people. Nintendo games, you know, people couldn't care less about your performance with Nintendo games. And, you know, the thing is, there's also not a lot of Nintendo games left for you to do anyway, so... Also, like, it kind of goes along with my attitude of, Nintendo, whatever. I mean, obviously, like, one thing to talk about is the Switch, which seems to be a decent console this time around. Decent as in they're not being retarded like they were with the Wii U. Sorry if I'm using the word retarded like that, but, yeah. I guess that's my just desserts for using that word like that. Great. Especially with all the time you lose from that animation of Crash bouncing up and down. Maybe I should find a better path. This isn't working out. yeah, so Nintendo seems like they are having a better head on their shoulders about how to release a console and also how to, yeah, just how to release a console in general because, you know, they have better marketing and they have a better selection of games. It seems like they actually want to try to be modern this time around versus, oh, we're going to be trendy with motion controls and a tablet, right? I mean, I guess with the Wii U, like, you know, the idea of a tablet was kind of, still actually wasn't new. Like, tablets have been around for a while. And that was kind of just an arbitrary thing, really. Like, I mean, I guess from their point of view, they believed that having a touchscreen, like the DS and 3DS, was a good idea because it worked out for them so well with, you know, the DS, which was one of their most successful consoles ever. Well, handheld consoles, but still, like, it counts. And, you know, I guess they wanted to recreate that success. The thing is, like, well, yeah, they wanted to recreate that success, and then, well, the 3DS came out, like, in a later year. Well, it was before the Wii U came out, though, I think. Like back then, like, the 3DS and Wii were kind of paired together as the home console companionship. I'm not getting it this time either, huh? Damn. So, yeah, like, the Wii U, I think, came out when the 3DS was still young. I think the Wii U was announced when the 3DS was still young. And by that I mean, like, you know, like, the 3DS had an awkward start. A very awkward start, but it turns out to be one of the most successful handheld. Well, it's not the most successful, but it has a very, very solid collection of games. It's just that many of them decided to come out later versus the launch, which was pretty awkward. Like there weren't any games on the 3DS when it first came out. Like, the biggest draw for getting a 3DS back then was getting, like, a remake of Ocarina of Time, which was a big deal because Ocarina of Time is kind of like it's the Final Fantasy VII of Nintendo, basically. So, you know, I guess it would be super worth getting a 3DS for Ocarina of Time, which is pretty much the reason why I purchased my 3DS in the first place, to get Ocarina of Time 3D. I enjoyed it, but in retrospect, I bought it way too early. Like, I should have waited like everyone smart did. In fact, I should have also waited for, like, yeah, the 3DS got better with, like, you know, having the XL, which I never actually got because, like, yeah, I don't have a 3DS XL because my philosophy on that is that if I already have a 3DS, then why would I want to go purchase another? Yes, it's bigger and it probably has, like, a better grip and everything, and probably is more powerful, I guess, but, like, my philosophy is I purchased the 3DS once. Why would I want to get it a second time? Even though it's, you know, unanimously better compared to the original version. But yeah, so I don't know, like, when it comes to the 3DS, I was actually kind of dumb about many things in terms of getting it. Like, I never, like, before, God, I'm actually trying to think of what 3DS, no, this is not going to be it. I think when I first got my 3DS, you know, I got Ocarina of Time 3D, but I don't remember getting any game for, like, years, actually. I didn't touch my 3DS in years, like, so for a while I had, like, you know, like, one game, and for those who purchased a 3DS pretty early on, who felt like they were getting gypped by Nintendo for having, like, a console with no games, they did give out that ambassador program, which allowed you to get, like, a bunch of old games for free. But I never actually took advantage of the ambassador program, so I never actually got those games that they gave out, which included, you know, some pretty good stuff like Yoshi's Island and I guess some other retro games. Yeah, never. I was pretty dumb. I also was all like, it's just my money's worth. So I actually never got a 3DS game until so I got my 3DS in 2012, and for some reason I never actually purchased another game until 2013, I think, with Pokemon X. I think that was the first time I actually began getting 3DS games. I mean, since then I've gotten... Well, the thing is, when I purchased Pokemon X, I also proceeded to go and buy Fire Emblem Awakening, and that ended up being my first Fire Emblem game, but I never finished it because, honestly, I thought I wanted to complete it, but it turns out that completing it kind of sounded a bit tedious with trying to get the best characters through breeding, and I wasn't a big fan of that portion where it's all open in it, get every single character who, is it's now time to get every character, but you should also have been super smart about raising your characters, because if not, then the characters you're going to be getting now are all going to be, gimped. And also I don't want to play anymore. I think I've seen all I wanted to see, which is apparently not enough since I've been missing out on the best song in Fire Emblem Awakening, but people say Awakening is one of the best songs in the series, or at least one of the best songs in the game, but I actually never got around to getting to that part because I got bored of Fire Emblem Awakening and I tried to pick it up again, but I just couldn't really get into it. No! Yeah, so I never finished Fire Emblem Awakening, and it's I tried to get back into it, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to play it again, so I never picked it up. There was a part of me that was all man, if I get back into Let's Playing, I wouldn't mind doing a Let's Play of Fire Emblem Awakening, but I can say with certainty that there's no way in hell I'm going to do that. And besides, everyone doesn't really care about Fire Emblem Awakening anymore. It's all about Waifu Simulator, Fire Emblem Birthright and Conquest. So, yeah. I think this is the one I'm going to struggle with, not Rampage Ruins. People said that Rampage Ruins is going to be the hard one, but I find Rocky Road to be the hard one. I guess. Because I'm already running out of time, and it's obviously I'm supposed to blow up these nitro boxes, but there's 2 crystals that you need to jump off the platform in order to get, so obviously I'm not doing this efficiently. Where do I start off anyway? Here? Yeah, this one. Does this song sound like the Pepsi Man song? Pepsi Man Thong? Did I just say Pepsi Man Thong? So for those of you who don't know who Pepsi Man is, Pepsi Man was once the mascot of Pepsi, only in Japan though. So there would be these very Japanese commercials, and when I mean Japanese commercials, you know that you're in for a weird treat because Japanese commercials are weird. Let me, get that out of the way. Japanese commercials are just straight up psychedelically weird. You question what's going on in their mind when they make those commercials. Get that. So, Pepsi Man is the mascot of those commercials, and it's weird. And then there's a PlayStation game called Pepsi Man, where it's basically Temple Run, before Temple Run became a thing, where you run through different places like a town, a city, the sewers, a desert, Pepsi City, which is getting destroyed. It's weird. It's also very super Japanese, but there's always going to be the Pepsi Man song, which goes like dun 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 dun. Peps. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. I thought Rampage Ruins was going to be the hard one, but I think this is actually going to be the one that gets me. Like, psychologically it gets me, but yeah, the song kind of sounds like the Pepsi Man song, because with the... I think this song kind of has like a dun. Well, so I have my TV turned down so the TV audio doesn't catch up on my, pick up on my mic. So I can't hear the song too properly until I edit. And I don't know, I guess my opinion is that the music isn't too spectacular to begin with, so... yeah, like the music is kind of boring. Which I heard was a criticism of the game, I think, when I was researching this game. But this song kind of reminds me of that riff from the Pepsi Man theme, so that's why I was talking about Pepsi Man. Yeah, so the Pepsi Man game is weird. And it's also incredibly hard. So it's interesting. There's 2 playthroughs I can recommend regarding Pepsi Man. Proton John played the entirety of Pepsi Man on stream, and then he uploaded that playthrough on YouTube. There's also Game Grumps. Okay, I need to watch how to do this because I have no idea how to do it. I've remembered how to brake. It's the square button. I should have looked into that because you need to turn a lot. So I watched this video. I forgot what the username was, but they did a pretty good job of doing this course, so I'm going to try to replicate what they've done. Emphasis on try, of course. Getting those 2 crystals together in one go, it's... oh boy, that's the bottleneck here. If I can do that, then I can worry less, but it all comes down to getting these 2 crystals. And sometimes I don't even get either of them. Fuck that crystal. There we go, I guess. Still lost time with that nitro box. In the perfect position. No! No! Why the fuck do you bounce around so much? I'm fucking pissed off. Oh, not again. No, I passed it. Oh no. This is worse than Rampage Ruins. It's like Rampage Ruins, but instead of a helpful item, you get useless items. Like Bomb is just useless for me. Like it clears away those nitro boxes, but I have terrible... well, okay. To say it's useless... I thought I glitched the game there. I thought I glitched the game there. I thought I glitched the game. Stupid bomb. Alright, did it. Yo, screw that place. Screw Rocky Road. I don't want to go there ever again. That was a nightmare, my god. Alright, so I'm done here, right? Well, guess what? Next video, we get to take on these. Fuck me. Thanks for watching.